this spot. The rest of those youngins there will be back home in a couple 2 to 3 weeks. Should be really good for these things. Welcome to another episode of Bro Knows Outdoors. Out here in the woods again, looking for black trumpets. Probably run into some chanterelles, maybe some yellow feet. We'll see what else there is to offer out here. Couple coral mushrooms right off the bat. I'm gonna hike up there. Little black trumpet patch I have, see if they're popping yet. Well, that's a good sign. Not even to my patch yet. And a few trumpets. That's what we're after. These things are delicious. They associate with tan oak trees. See all these tan oak leaves here. They can be in mixed fir, huckleberries, anything else. As long as there's a few tan oaks around, they tend to grow. Yep, they're just starting, looks like. A little guy. That's a little black trumpet. Next to morels, these are my favorite to eat. Not in the best of shape. These things are getting big bouquet clusters. Look around some more. See what we got here. Some more little, just starters. Not even worth messing with. This is how well these things blend in. This is right where I was standing here. A couple more little guys. Yep, not in the best of shape. Need some rain. I'll probably start going off. Oh, there's some more. And a little bigger ones. Nice cluster. Man, these things blend in. And some clusters, still pretty small. We're gonna take them though. And look at these clusters. Man, they blend in. It's crazy. I'm telling you guys, these are delicious. Go look around some tan oaks. You might get lucky. Cluster are not very big, but they're in good shape. I just pluck them, cut the dirt off the bottom, keep the mushrooms clean. Been picking the same patch for years and they grow in the same exact spot. Doesn't hurt a thing. I've got enough for a meal already. Chicken marsala with black trumpets is good. Almost walked right on by these things. Haven't got my eyes right yet. It's the first time of the year for me. Didn't get to see very many last year either because it's such a bad year. These have a pretty, even though they're thin and frail, a pretty meaty texture. They're really good. Surprisingly, it looks like these ones been up a while already. And it's early. Not even December yet. These are winter mushrooms. Usually don't start till December around here. And that's starting. Nice cluster of them here. Oh, there's a cluster of babies right above me. Those are tiny though. Look like they started growing and died because not enough moisture, I'm assuming. Yep, delicious mushrooms right here. Gourmet. My favorite, right next to morels. They're up there though. Little cluster right there. Just remove the bigger ones. I can leave them babies intact. You'll see that. That's a huge cluster of babies right there. Probably not going to amount to much. They look pretty tattered. There's some more. There's some more. Oh man, they're going to go off this year. I can tell. Some nicer ones here. A little bit nicer ones. They do get a lot bigger, like I said. There's some more right up there, dang. They're here. About got enough for dinner already. These things dehydrate really well too. Give you guys a little view of the terrain here. Firs, madrones, tan oaks all mixed in. This is what you're looking for. They like steep, dirty hillsides. I don't know why. I think they like more bare dirt than a bunch of leaves. Tends to be where I find most of them. There's a few around here. Those are kind of small. Let them grow up. Where's that other cluster I saw? Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, pretty small too. Tattered though. They're not gonna keep growing. That cluster. Hopefully you guys can see that. This particular spot, they don't get real big either. Probably not the healthiest soil or whatever the reason being is. I got some other spots where they get huge. I'm gonna take them and eat them. Driving down the road here. call a roadkill. Some trumpets. More little guys starting. Like I said, they need rain. They started popping and they're just not doing well. I'm gonna take these. Might be some more around here. Oh, look at that, right by the road. That one. Nice sized trumpet. It's more like it. What we're after. Delicious mushrooms. There's some more hiding around here. There's a Helvella. Helvella. Some people eat them. I don't mess with them. Especially if I got trumpets in my basket. If I was lost in the woods starving, I might give them a shot. Just don't eat the white ones. Those ones are toxic. These trumpets are trying to go. Yep, there's the white Helvella. Those are the toxic ones. Don't eat those. To be completely honest, I know they grow here already. So I was looking hard when I drove by. There's another one. There's another one. Damn, need some rain. These things just aren't healthy. They want to go. There's a few more. Take that bigger one there. They want to go. I found this particular little roadkill patch probably 6 years ago. Every time I drive by here, I do it real slow. I climbed up there and found a few before. It wasn't really worth it. They do better right by the road here. Got some. Yep, there's some starting there. Ugh. Couple little clusters. Take this one for the sake of dinner. Little knives. I'm gonna make a brush on the end of these. Might start selling them. If anyone's interested, comment below. They're super sharp. Most of the ones that people use are flooring knives, and they're not the sharpest. They're pretty sturdy. They're just a little more bulky. These are actually pruning knives for fruit. A little more appropriate. They're super sharp. If you're a beginner at black trumpet hunting and you get out there, you're probably going to walk over quite a few before you actually spot one. These things blend in more than morels. They kind of just look like a hole in the ground. Drove up the road just a little further and found a few more. trumpets. Majestic, delicious mushrooms. I look forward to black trumpet season all year. And next is morels. They're pretty nice ones. Yeah. I'll make some good marsala. I'll make some good marsala. I'm not seeing any more. Be back in a bit. A little candy cap patch here I'm gonna check out. See if they're going off yet. Oh, yep, looks like they are. Damn, fatties. These are candy caps. Smell like maple syrup. They're not slimy, they actually feel bumpy. They have a texture. The stalk snap like pretty clean. Cut the gills, should be a milky white substance coming out. I don't have a lighter on me because I don't smoke, but you can burn the edge and smell a distinct maple syrup smell. These are cool. You dry them out, your whole house smells delicious. I'll throw them up in my dash on my rig and nature's air freshener. Make your whole rig smell like maple syrup. Looks like they're going off pretty good. Glad I stopped. Nice, not really necessary for these, but it's a nice cluster of candy caps right there. You want to dry them on the lowest amount of heat possible, if not just a fan, or else they'll lose all their smell. I got some of these from probably 3 years ago that still smell good every time I open the bag. The candy cap patch. It's funny, this mountain I'm on doesn't produce a lot of candy caps. I found this spot probably 5 years ago and pretty regular producer. That's a big in there. That's a big candy cap. Nice. Damn. They're going on. Big old candy cap. It's been a good year here in the Pacific Northwest. Matsutake, chanterelles. Everything's popping good. Nothing popped good last year. I think the Mycelium was just ready to go. Look at that. That's a freaking trophy. It's a twin right there. Beautiful candy caps. I've actually made cookies with these. I took a chocolate chip recipe, ground these up in a coffee grinder after they're dried, cooked some bacon to where it was extremely crispy, added them to the cookies. I had mushroom bacon chocolate cookies. I know it sounds weird, but there was a couple kids. I didn't tell them what was in them, and they kept sneaking them. Next thing you know, the whole plate's gone. Then I told them, damn, that's a big one. These are some of the biggest candy caps I ever found. Man, they smell good. So these they kind of grow where they grow, but I find they associate more with fir trees. Seems to be the case, but I found them in different areas, so I don't exactly know if they're mycorrhizal or maybe you guys can help me out. That was it, saprophotic or whatever, where they eat dead wood. But all I know is they smell good and they taste pretty damn good too. Buddy of mine said I need to try them fresh. I have not done that yet. I always dry them out. I like the way my house smells after I dry them out. I'm glad I stopped. About as much candy caps as I have trumpets already. That one's a little buggy. Candy cap mushrooms. Just one little patch. Mushrooms are funny like that. Must be one mycelium mat right here. I know where there's some more candy cap patches, but it's on a different mountain. Damn. How did I miss that hog? That's a freaking hog at the... That's the damn record right there for me. Holy smokes. Now that's a candy cap. Man, I wish you guys could smell this. I have to get out and find your own and smell them. They're crazy unique mushroom. Like I said, not slimy. You can tell it doesn't even look slimy. It feels almost like toad skin. Kind of rough. There's a lot of Lactaria species, which this is part of that genus. This is the only one I know of that's rough like that. Kind of a burnt orange. If you put a lighter to them, you can't mistake them. If it doesn't smell like maple syrup, you do not have a candy cap. I can see a cluster right down there. Steep, dirty banks. Decent cluster. A few more. I'll watch your step in trumpet country. There's some babies. Those are fresh. Those ones will keep growing as long as we get some rain. See those? Blend in so good. It's gonna be a good year. And those ones hiding. Not even opened up yet. Have a feeling we'll do pretty good down here. Oh, there's some more. knives are sharp. Showed you guys on previous videos this green wood. Look at that. Oh, there's a fruit of them. This is the first time I've ever seen the mushroom's fruit. That's cool. We got it on camera. So I always wondered what this green wood was, and come to find out it was mushroom mycelium. And that is the very first time I've seen a fruiting of these greenish blue mushrooms. That's pretty neat. They don't fruit very often from my research. It's pretty rare. That's awesome. That is awesome. Anyway, you see this greenish blue wood. It's usually a good indication of a healthy mycelium environment. I find this green wood in matsutake grounds, chanterelle grounds, and black trumpet grounds. So keep your eyes out for this green wood. Now you know it's actually mushroom mycelium that turns it green. And that is the very first time I've seen these little blue mushrooms. That is cool. Documented. That's awesome. From what I understand, they don't fruit often, if rarely ever. So that's cool. Right on. Some babies. Oh, we'll take that one. We'll take that one. These are small trumpets, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely prefer picking the big mature ones, but I might be kicking myself a little bit when I come back in 2 weeks by picking all these small ones that could have been bigger, but the way they look, I don't know if these ones are going to get any bigger. They look pretty distressed. When we get some rain, the next new flush they'll be healthy. They start getting a little tattered looking. They're pretty much done growing. Oh, man, that's a steep bank. There's a chanterelle I'm not going to mess with. Looks kind of yucky. Gotta give my dad credit for this spot. He actually found this trumpet spot. And it's a good one. Some more babies there. I'm gonna leave those. Those are pretty small. Well, shout out to my dad. He doesn't scout very often, but when he does, he finds some good spots. I bet you we find some more down here. Bet you we find some more. Yeah, see this steep bank? I found them growing all over it. Also down below, which we will check also. Oh, there's some up in there. There's some up in there. See them? It really does take a trained eye to spot these things. I'll leave the rest of those youngins there. I'll be back for them in a couple weeks. They're a big bouquet. Well, I didn't have a camera on me, but last spot I checked, I picked this basket of chanterelles, probably about 12, 13 pounds. This is my candy cap haul. And there's the trumpets. Not a bad day in the woods. Hope y'all enjoyed this episode of Bro Knows Outdoors. We'll see you in the woods.